Hello and welcome back to Baldur's Gate 3. I've been thinking about Act 3 a little bit and how it's very similar to how Act 1 was, but how Act 2 is very different to both of them. So, when you get into Act 1, right, after the Nautiloid, we're assuming Nautiloid is kind of like Act 0, it's the pre-game kind of event. So, Act 1, you've crash landed, and then things just kind of happen. You kind of wander for no particular reason, but because you understand that for the game to progress you have to wander, and then things kind of happen to you, and things are happening, but you kind of just run into lots of random events. Act 2 was very much a structured kind of thing. It was you go in there, and then everything that you're doing is related to this mystery, right? Like this, what happened here? What's lurking in the shadows? How do we undo things with Ketheric? And there was a real purpose to it. Act 3, so far, has been a little bit random. I don't entirely know what's happening yet or what our main goal is. We're kind of just in the city, traveling around looking for things. It's been cool. The things that we found are interesting. It's just, they don't seem connected to each other yet. It almost needs like When I was just thinking, when you entered a new area in a BioWare game, generally you'd meet an NPC pretty early on, and the NPC would be like, oh, things are bad here, you need to do X, Y, Z to progress. They'd say it in, fancier language, but they'd be something like that, like, you can't get into the city proper, you need some kind of passport or something, right? And then you'd have a purpose, you'd be looking around trying to find these sorts of things. But right now it kind of feels like we're wandering. Basically, what I'm saying is I want a sense of purpose, and we need to find it. However, what we found instead was a quest to find Dribbles the Clown, which is not quite what I was looking for, but that's okay. I'm sure we'll find Dribbles the Clown, and it will be very interesting.
I've got a long
But we need to go. Oh, you know what we need to do, actually? We need to do this all the way over here. I'm going to do it on Quinton, first of all. Speak to Dead. We finally have a target.
The corpse does not respond.
That's absolutely fine. The only reason I wanted to speak to him is because then we can see whether anyone else can be spoken to. Because now we have recast, which will show everyone as green. Fantastic. I wonder if I can speak to her some more. The fact that she's a necromancer does make me think that potentially she could help us with our book. Well, let's see.
Hello again, my vicious little warrior. Any luck finding Dribbles?
Not yet.
I'd hurry if I were you. In this heat, things tend to go ripe rather quickly, if you catch my meaning.
Oh, is Dribbles a zombie? I get the feeling Dribbles is a zombie. Oh, it's the other red cap.
Mr. Hag. Miss her stink.
Is that because we dealt with the hag in the first act, or is that for some other reason? Also, I forgot to go and sell things to these people, but that's okay. I'm sure there will be other possibilities. I'm just thinking if he is a zombie, you know where he might be? He might be round back here in the graveyard. You know? It makes a level of sense to me. Maybe this is where she gets her performers. Also, more gravestones. Ooh, or tombstones.
Unknown child and her dog, who stood watch over her grave. May they be reunited in Ilmater's grace.
Oh. I was expecting these to be the funny type.
Brilgor fell to anger and rage, taking Father Lorgan with him. May Ilmater forgive him.
Okay, well, I'm digging him up, because I can. It's a coffin. Inside is Brilgor, Mephistopheles tiefling. Wait, can we speak to Dead on him? Wait, I bet we can, right? Aha! I don't know why we would want to, but now we can. Hey, Brilgor. I don't know why we're doing this, but we are.
The corpse regards you lifelessly.
Who killed you?
dwarf, red clothes, stranger,
Interesting. Where did you die?
tunnels beneath temple, hidden from sight.
Oh, Solve Murders is in the top left. We're a detective now. How do I find these tunnels?
Concealed buttons. Lorgan opened for me.
Lorgan. Okay. Were you alone when you died?
Father Lorgan, helping me.
Interesting. Why was he helping you?
This, after me, needed to hide.
The spell's power wanes. You can ask no more questions.
Well, that was actually quite revealing. We've discovered a murder. Find the crime scene. That's a great first step for a murder quest. First of all, find where the crime happened. Okay, also he had nothing on him. I mean, can I put him back in the thing? I can't, he's too heavy. Karlach, I just feel like it's kind of right to put him back in the coffin. If you could just do that for me, that would be great. Yeah, put him back in the coffin. There we go.
Looking ahead.
Okay, this one?
Millie Runbarrel, killed by the cult of the Absolute. May our martyred father shelter her.
Also, everybody knows about the Absolute here, which is a difference, I guess, between this one and Act 1. Act 2, everyone kind of knew about the Absolute, because that was either they were in it or they were against it. Act 1, it was kind of like, it wasn't as known. Like, the goblins knew. Outside the goblins, weren't that many. Also, I'm stealing these biscuits, and then we'll find out who placed them.
Alvin Muffle Fieldwick gave his fortune to the poor, died in the arms of friends. He will be missed.
Just stolen Muffle's biscuits. Okay.
B. Gardenson gave her life protecting fellow refugees. May the one who endures shelter her.
Okay. None of these are jumping out at me as anything right now. This one?
Geshan Kirkaros built the Open Hand Temple, gave all in his name. We honor their life and legacy.
And last but not least?
Narlo Essie. Grief and illness laid ruin, yet her heart held only compassion. The broken god be with her.
Okay, now we have this bit round the back. A remedial potion. I have no idea what a remedial potion will do. But it's ours now. That's what matters. Send that to Karlach as well. Cures blinded, silenced, paralyzed, and poisoned. That's pretty useful, I'd say. I'm not going to go into the church right now, by the way. One, because apparently that's not allowed. But two, because this doesn't feel like part of the quest that we're on. To find dribbles, this feels like a very, very different quest. Also, we haven't looked at these two.
Mikkel Hornkiss gave all to the lepers, fell to the malady himself. He is a beacon to us all. Dominic Sonny lost himself to addiction, but found peace in Ilmater.
It looks like, unlike in Wraithwin, they've not written funny ones. They're all kind of like, oh, yeah. They died for a good cause or something similar. I was just thinking, by the way, before we get to, before we leave this area, we should probably talk to everybody again and see whether anyone's seen dribbles. Get some clues.
This is terrible. The circus is supposed to be a safe place. For us performers, at least.
Okay, fair enough. Hey, Shadow Whiskers?
My kills, my prey. You took them. Run! I'll find you. Eat you, coward!
I mean, I can just let you out the door if you would like. Anyway, Crimson?
You freed me from hunger's lust. Forgive me. I was close to killing you, killing everyone. I am ashamed.
If anyone should feel ashamed, it's the circus. They were starving you.
The circus is my family. They rescued me when I was but a youngling. They did not starve me. The other did. He wore the face of Dribbles, of a saint, of a stranger. He taunted me, waving bloodied rags under my nose. My mind was worn from the hunger. Thank you for calming me before I hurt my family.
Aww. How nice. Hey, Patty.
You took those bastards down like it was nothing. It was amazing.
It was, wasn't it? Hello, Gloria.
I thought you were part of the show at first, but that was real.
Hello, Cleet.
You started that fight. I saw it with my own 2 eyes. You're a monster.
You need your eyesight checked. Flimsy.
Dribbles? He can't be dead. He can't.
It wasn't the real Dribbles, mate. Although the real Dribbles might also be dead. Hey, Fedor.
Do not cause trouble. Killing you would make me unhappy.
Well, I mean, at least that's good. Killing him would make him happy. That would be a lot less good for us. Roustabout Vix.
Oh, how could Madame Lucretius let this happen? And what are you doing here? Ad!
No, I'm investigating.
How could this happen? To Dribbles? To my home? Can't believe we had to rely on a stranger to save us. No offense.
Some taken, but that's okay. Right, over this way. Let's speak to maybe the only other Dragonborn we've actually seen in the game. I'm questioning that, but I think that might be the case. I mean, apart from us, obviously, because we disguised into other ones.
Please, enjoy the circus, which will never be the same without Dribbles.
Okay. I just want some information and nobody will tell us anything. Hello, you?
The, attack is nothing to worry about. Madame Lucretius has everything under control. Enjoy the circus.
Uh-huh. You?
Miss Silvertongue says there is nothing to worry about, so there isn't. Carry on.
Okay, I'm gonna go to this guy again. Let's do some rolling.
Dribbles is dead. Joyous news. He was most irritating. Behold! Akabi's Wheel of Wonders is better than any clown.
Well, it would be if you didn't cheat. I like to spin the wheel.
Let us see.
Yes, we know that we're about to fail.
Alas! No jackpot for you.
Thanks. Okay, what I got? I got a magic walnut. If planted, this nut will grow into a tree that grants the planter a single wish. However, it's a nasty-minded nut and will only flower into a tree once the planter is dead. Ooh, but on the other hand, it's also a free bag. Walnuts that we can place into there. And now we have a bag with a unique name. I gotta say, unique named bags are actually incredibly valuable because it's very useful for sorting your inventory. Okay, so investigate the circus is not giving us a lot for Dribbles. Maybe there's something going on back here. As in round the back. I don't know. It does say investigate the circus though, so it does rather imply that something's happening here. Not like, you know, away.
Something over there.
Ooh, dig it up. I hope this isn't Dribbles. Okay. That seems fine. Is there anything going on back here? I don't see anything in the tent. So yeah, there's nothing in the tent. What are we even investigating then? Unless there's something in here. Is this Dribbles one? Burlap sack we can access here. No, nothing there. What's up with this burlap sack I can access? Anything in it? Nope. Anything in the trunk? Ooh, circus outfit. Alright. Yeah, I don't see anything obvious back here, honestly. Okay. Investigate the circus. Well, what we could do is we could potentially go back here and see whether there's anything through this gate. Where does this go? Is this not allowed? Nobody cares, apparently. Alright, little roll. Little quick save. Let's go through the door. In a second. There we go. This is the Open Hand Temple. A plaque.
Kitchen. Visitors kindly keep to common areas. Food will be served at meal times.
Okay, this one?
Infirmary. Justice endures, even in suffering.
Okay, so it's not there then. Investigate the circus, it says. I guess we'll head over this way. The only kind of places... Clown severed head. Wait a sec. Oh, a hand. Wait a second. Where did you get this hat? Hello.
Clown Man is dead. Oh well. Want a treato?
That's a little callous.
Why? I die, you die, we all die. Big wolf. Have a treato. It'll make it better.
Okay. I just want to see if I can buy the clown hand that you have.
Just for you.
No, apparently I
Bye-bye
can't.
now.
Clown severed hand. Okay. Let's ungroup. Let's stealth.
Sight out of mind.
I want to grab the clown severed hand.
I'll take that.
Oi! Give that! Oh, a scaly scale. Oh, that's my super special hand, and I needs it back. Now.
Oh, is he being nicer to us because we're Dragonborn? I think he is. I thought that earlier, but I think he is actually being nicer to us because we're Dragonborn. I think that fits. Our kobolds, I think in D&D, now it might be, there's lots of different kobolds and lots of them, but kobolds tend to worship dragons. So I guess us being a Dragonborn would make sense for him. Like it would make sense that we get some kind of opinion boost with him somehow. What makes this hand so special?
I found it by the clown man's tent. Fought a rat for it and everything's. It's a one-of-a-kind hand with artisanal bite marks. It's worth lots.
I think that belongs to Dribbles. I need it. Your ringmaster needs it. Yes, let's go. That was a solid pass.
All right. Mama Lucretia says we family. Suppose that means Dribbles was too. Yeah. But don't tell nobodies I gave it to you for free. Got to protect my reputation as a tough business lord.
Okay, well, finding a severed hand definitely does not bode well for him being alive. Unless, of course, he was a zombie and he was already dead. In which case, he was never alive, and he's unalive now. Also, we are now walking because we held too many things. Let's send all of this to Karlach. Send those back to camp. That'll probably help. And then send all of those to camp. There we go. And then send those to Karlach. Send those to camp. Send that to Karlach. There we go. We're almost able to walk normally now. Hello.
Hello again, my vicious little warrior. Any luck finding Dribbles?
I've actually found Dribbles, or parts of him at least.
Oh dear. Dribbles' flesh is near torn asunder. Poor thing was most certainly alive when he was hacked up. Well, that just means this treasure hunt is all the more challenging. Toddle on, darling. There's more of Dribbles to find.
Oh. I see. It's a scavenger hunt for bits of Dribbles. We got his hand. We need to find more bits of him. Okay. You need clown over here? No. Does it show us where to, like, anywhere to look for him? No, now it's kind of like he could be anywhere. There's too many things. I need to stop moving before I look at these. I'm reading all of them. I'm just trying to see if there's anything that sounds like it's dribbles. Don't think so. Okay. Do you have anything dribbles related? Just want to see if you had anything in here. No. That's fine. Who are you? Becca?
Tribbles is supposed to be nice. Why did he do that? I don't like this. I don't like him.
Hello?
I have no idea what in the hell's happened back there, but I know me and my kid are standing because of you. Thank you.
You're welcome. You didn't happen to see a piece of clown anywhere, did you? Okay. Are we assuming that Dribbles is all here, or... It doesn't say that he's necessarily at the circus anymore, which might mean he's somewhere else. Alright, I'm just gonna do one last look around here. I think he's not in the circus unless the rest of him is at the shop, but that would seem very unlikely. Yeah. Hey, did you see Dribbles?
Why are you here, huh? Stupid customers. Stupid hygiene code. Stupid job.
Fair enough. I'm gonna guess you haven't seen Dribbles. Yeah. Okay. Well, there's one person we haven't spoken to, so I suppose we should speak to them.
Oh, Dribbles. My wife is heartbroken. Those two would chat from dawn until dusk. Such friends they were. But I'm sure a sizable contribution from an adventurer such as yourself would cheer her up.
Okay.
Oh, you shall be thrilled.
Nope, you don't have
and
any Dribbles here.
Nothing.
That's okay. Right. Well, I'm going to work on the assumption that Dribbles is somewhere else, and that we will simply need to find him. Okay. Well, we shall carry on with our investigating of this place by going to the Open Hand Temple next door, which is kind of investigating Dribbles, but at the same time not. But what I'm hoping is that if we go next door, we might be able to do the other quest. Hello.
I heard what you did about Dribbles. He was a good egg. Thank you for making sure no one else got hurt.
Hello.
Blood in the circus without Benji. Aww.
Aw, Benji. There'll be blood in the circus soon, and then you can join in. Don't you worry. Gethin, Iwan, and Rhett. Probably Ewan.
Any of the refugees give you hassle, come to us. We know how to handle them.
Ah, you're part of the guild. I can tell by the lip.
Dad says there's already too many refugees, and the city can't hold any more. We've got to keep them out.
I see. I see.
A Baldurian. Good. Lots of unfamiliar faces in the city these days.
How do you know I'm from Baldur's Gate? I'm a Dragonborn. Surely that should not be your first assumption. But whatever. Okay, so this is a smithy. Wait a second. Oh, no. I was going to say, do you think our smithy friend is here? The answer is no. Alright, I'm going to move down here, talk to some of these guys, and then I'm probably going to circle back round to the smithy. Hello.
I ain't looking to make friends or enemies. Go bother someone else.
Rude. Zog?
If you're after a job, Neverwinter is on the lookout for adventurers. That's where we're headed.
Oh, okay. Yonks?
Can't we?
If you are in the market for potions, I highly recommend the Velveteen Elixir. I've not been this well stocked since Waterdeep.
Okay. Seraphine?
You look like you need to clean off the road dirt. Almost as much as I do. No good ends with hot water in a tub on this side of the crossing, though.
That's a good point. Our clothing is covered in, like, caked on blood. It's not really ideal. Okay, so these ones are a little bit further along. Let's go to the smithy and do a little move in here. Yeah, we're gonna have to make sure we do this properly. We're gonna totally miss something on the first go through, but that's okay. Hello, Gildro Angelarian the Smith.
Welcome, adventurer. I take it you're new to Rivington. No doubt you came here to choose from my fine selection of weapons. Yes, I seem to have it all. Clubs, swords, maces, bows, cutting and gutting galore. Why don't we see if we can find the perfect weapon for you?
How will you know my perfect weapon?
I provide a personalized service for my customers to make sure the weapon I choose is the perfect fit. Tell me, how do you like to kill?
That's kind of personal. But definitely rogue, quickly and quietly. I'm gone before they notice the knife in their back.
I see. Playing to your strengths. Keeping things simple. And when you kill someone, what do you feel?
You say start with the pockets, then move on to jewellery? I mean, it's just true.
Call it professional
Oh, I pressed the wrong one.
curiosity. Now tell me, how does killing make you feel?
That's fine, he asked it again. I want 4. There we go.
Killing holds no fear for you, does it? You understand what it takes and what it gives. One more question, if you'll humour me. Do you think you could turn your weapon on those closest to you?
No. We have to say no. I would never kill someone I cared about. Yes, that is our character.
You'll do so much worse by the time I'm done with you.
Oh. Oh, really? Oh, it's Orin. Oh, hello.
Oh, still rolling in the muck, I see. Gortash knows you are coming. Knows you have the Bone Lord's stone. Do not let him hiss hot air into your worm-weakened brain. He'll find your weaknesses, stick a knife in the cracks and prise you apart. Unless you get him first. Remember, his throat spits lies, but my blade carves the truth. You will read it on your skin soon enough.
She's toying with me. What does she want?
You're asking the wrong questions. Oh, I was going to say, where's the shop?
You! Try attacking me when my back isn't turned, you bloody coward.
You were attacked by a doppelganger. She was impersonating me.
Is that so? You've got some evil twin running round whacking people round the back of the head. I'll tell you now, you'll be seeing bloody double when I'm done with you.
Okay. Well, I know it's hard to believe, but you really were just attacked by a doppelganger. It's a 20, but we do have a plus 10. It's a 50-50. It's a pass. Oh.
Well, I'm sure it were you. I'm almost certain. God's be damned, I don't know. I'd have sworn, but my head's pounding. I don't remember. I need a bloody drink. Go on, clear off. I've seen enough of your face today.
I'm a customer, though. Hello.
What do you want now?
I want to trade.
Then go down to the bloody shop. I've got work to do.
You're not the shop? do you mean go down to the bloody... This is like your workshop? This isn't actually a shop? Oh, the shop is downstairs, it says here? Wait. Oh, right, I see. Oh. Oh, we just walked into his workshop and went, hey, I want a sword. And that's not really what you do. I understand. I understand. Hello, Mavis and Izzy.
You can't get in trouble for sneaking into places as a kid, right? Just wondering.
I believe you can.
We're gonna see the mummy, the dryad, the Ginny, everything. So don't even think about trying to stop us.
They probably won't be mad if you sneak into the circus. I would imagine they'd be okay with that. Bell runs strong step.
If you're looking to enter the city, hope your pockets are loaded. Bastards are charging a fortune.
Oh, okay. That's the first sign. It's like to enter the city you need some money. Arnie Jacobson.
Bet you heard Baldur's Gate was safe, right? Well, it's a bloody lie. They've banned refugees from the city as if we're the problem.
Well, you see, everyone knows I'm from Baldur's Gate by looking at me, so that won't be a problem for me. Let's go into the shop, as we've been told there is a shop. Ooh!
To the Rivington General.
The third Dragonborn, with the name Exvikyap. Hello.
Girlfriend. Hi. Want a blade? Or a bow? Or a dagger? Or maybe a spear is more your thing? You look like you know how to use a spear. Buy a spear. What'd you say? Huh?
I don't know, I wasn't going to buy a spear, but I'm like much more interested in it now that you've said it a million times. Have a little dignity, Fledgeling, you're giving me a headache. Or, rather menial job you've landed, Fledgeling. What path brought you to service such as this? Let's go for 4. Also, I'm assuming this means that she is younger than us.
There's nothing menial about serving Gildor Angelion. He's a living legend. Do you know he's won Best Smith in Rivington 7 years in a row? And he says that if I move enough stock, I might even get to have a go on the anvil.
I will aid your ventures, little one. Show me your wares.
Oh, yay!
Okay, interesting. Dragonborn exclusive dialogue. Sphire's sledboard is a shield. The shield shrouds the wearer with force conduit at the start of its turn. Bludgeoning, piercing, and slashing damage against the affected entity is reduced by 1 per turn remaining. If the entity takes damage while it has 5 or more turns remaining, it deals 1 to 4 force damage in a 6-meter radius. Interesting. That seems like the kind of thing that would be really good if it's stacked, right? As in, like, if you had something stacking on top of it. So, you know, you have the shield of force conduit, then maybe you have some gloves that give you force conduit, and you could see that being really, really, really strong if you start to get it going. As a singular item, I don't think it's that good, but I can see why it's in the very rare category. It's one of these ones where if you get the right combination, it's going to be insane. Anyway. Bones Spike Garb. You gain 15 temporary hit points when you rage. Okay, so it's barbarian equipment. Exoskeletal Endurance. Reduce all incoming damage by 2. When the wearer is struck by a melee attack, the piercer takes the attacker takes 1 piercing damage. Huh. That's not really how we've built Karlach. I could see you building a barbarian where that would be useful. It's another one where it's like, I could see that. Okay, so this is a glaive. Okay, finesse glaive at that. Tiny specks of blood are fused into the blade as if the glaive is feeding on them. What's its special move? Whirlwind attack. Strike out against all nearby foes, making separate attack rolls against each target. Ooh. It's cool. Again, we have nobody to give this to. Like, nobody is this the best weapon for. Especially as it's finesse, because we have no dex users who are going to use it. Interesting. Stalker Gloves. You gain a +1 to initiative rolls. Your sneak attack deals an additional 1 to 4 force damage. That's really good. So instead of your attack with your offhand weapon adding a ability modifier, which is 5, your sneak attack adds 1 to 4. So let's say on average this adds 2. If you attack 3 times in a turn, this should do more damage than Gloves of the Balanced Hand, right? No, it shouldn't, because our Gloves of the Balanced Hand attack twice in a turn. They do 5 damage no matter what. No, this is worse than the Gloves of the Balanced Hand, because we get 2 plus 5s, right? With our offhand weapon, which means it means per turn we're getting 10 damage, right? Whether we sneak attack or not. This one is, if we sneak attack, we can get a maximum of 12, but on average we're getting 6. That's not good. And you could get as low as 3, and you have to get a sneak attack. It's a different damage type, but still, that's not good. You get a 1 to initiative rolls is okay. This would be Astarion if anyone, but I think he's got something else on. Yeah, 1 to 4 necrotic damage with weapon attacks. See, this one is just straight up better, because instead of it being a sneak attack, this one, his weapon is just dual 1 to 4, right? Like, this is just a straight up better version of the one on the right. Now, you don't get the +1 to initiative rolls, but so what? Essentially. Okay. What else have we got? So these are just +2 armors in case you don't have armor. Fair enough. Ooh, Elven Chain. You are considered proficient with this armor while wearing it. Now that's interesting. So that is medium armor that you can give to somebody with no armor proficiencies at all. That has some benefits. I don't think we're going to use it, but I can that one I can see how that could be used. Okay. Ambusher. Gain a +1 to initiative rolls and advantage on perception ability checks. In combat, you deal an additional 1 to 6 necrotic damage against creatures that haven't taken a turn yet. So that's kind of that's for the assassin class, you know, stab before you even get into combat and destroy them. But we don't really play like that. And these are all just green items. Okay, I don't think we need anything. Sorry.
Want more? Want less? Wanna sell? Wanna buy? You know where I am. Bye!
Bye! I did like the unique Dragonborn dialogue, though. Okay. I just want to have a look upstairs while we're here. Not really anything up here. Okay, fair enough. And we can't even go out this door. Oh, because it's not a door. That's a door. Okay. Well, we might as well loop around a little bit. There we go. Right. Cool. Well, I mean, that was cool dialogue. And a shop. We just haven't found anything yet that we need. Alright, we're sticking to this road. This is the road we're going to take. This is how we're going to sort it out. We're going to go this road, speak to anyone we see along the road, and then go into each building that we encounter on this road. We're going to ignore the right-hand paths, unless there's something obvious. Anyway, you.
You didn't even fight back.
Can I help you? Oh, bloody ribs. Sorry, mate. Had a run-in with a mugger. If you need something, ask the missus.
Hello, missus.
Don't wander around Rivington alone, all right? My husband did and got mugged and beaten for his trouble.
Okay. Well, I would offer to help, but that is not an option I have. Okay,
You're the one who took a beating.
I guess I will speak to these guys, actually. Ooh, perception failed. Anyone else?
What's that?
I don't know. Hello.
Would everyone please stop going on about the Absolute's army? Lord Gortash is going to sort it all out. You'll see.
Okay, we had a perception check fail with her.
Mummy keeps talking about some army, but she won't tell me anything about it. I'm not a baby.
Hello.
The Absolute Army is on our doorstep. You want to live? Get out of here before it's too late.
Okay. Astarion? Talk to her.
Would everyone please?
No, check there. How about you?
Would everyone?
I guess I failed the check. Alright, let's go into the well. Alright, I have serious questions for why I'm down here. Murdered refugee. Hello. I guess I can't speak to you? You would think that he would be the kind of person who would want to speak. There's a lot of murdered refugees down here. Okay. Definitely not a huge fan of the trail of refugee bodies. What's that over there? Alright, ungroup. I just want to get to this. There we go. There was a pixel where we could get here. Let me just turn on my light. Oh, I don't have a light source. Okay.
Light on my feet.
Well, luckily there's nothing there. Right, now I'm going to do something dangerous. Do this. Do you think you can make it to me, guys? By dangerous, I'm meaning I don't think it's going to work. Okay. Astarion? Yeah, you just don't have the ability to jump over here, huh? It's just not in the cards for you. What I am thinking, though, is if I turn-based mode, I can then do a bonus action dash. I was hoping that would then give him enough jump to get over. Never mind. Alright, well, we'll keep going. You guys just chill.
Have to keep going.
Ooh, something is happening here. Okay. More murdered refugees down here. And a letter. Last warning. You're sticking your immigrator nose in where it doesn't belong. You got a brain in your head. You'll stay in your filthy camp with the other absoluter, vagrant scum. Your girl didn't get that memo and you really don't want to know what happened to her. Now scram. Oh, okay. Send to Karlach, send to Karlach. There's definitely something I can do with that winch there. Huh. Right.
Don't touch me. Yes, let's.
Ungroup. I'm just going to see if I can find him a way across. No, that's not going to work. Wait, can you not even get back? Oh no. Oh no, 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 no. You're actually trapped. Forever will you be stuck here. Do you have a potion of glorious vaulting? Yeah, I do. Oh. Right. Will. You can almost make it. Do you have a potion of glorious vaulting? I thought I would have given you one as well. You know, if you don't have it, you know who probably does? Karlach. In her one. Glorious vaulting. Glorious vaulting. You probably have a potion of fly. Or not a scroll of fly. Yeah, you probably do. Do we have one in ours? Glorious vaulting. There we go. Right, send to Will.
Sharp
Will.
as ever.
Drink your potion. Jump. We should be able to get back because that, well, because we can teleport for one, and two, because we're jumping downhill on the way back. Now, we need a Astarion over here, actually. Because if I use his mage hand, his mage hand can now get that winch, right? I can't fly over the chasm to the winch. Oh,
Still breathing,
okay.
Despite everything.
Well, thought I'd try that. How about this? Yeah, switch to your ranged weapons. There we go. That's spinning. What? I thought it was going to be like a bridge. This is a bridge? Go. Come on, everybody. Make it. Alright, he's made it. My potion wore off. She made it. Okay.
Trust no one.
You can't make it? Really? Really? You're unable to make it across. How am I gonna get there? How am I gonna get there? You do it from like here? Slightly higher? No. It's just too far. Quite frankly, it's just too far. Okay, so how do I get you to jump over there without using another potion of glorious vaulting?
Can't give up now.
Right, that's fine. That's the wrong pack. Where's my other potion of glorious vaulting?
What now?
Hopefully I don't need too many more of these. I can probably make some with alchemy, but whatever.
Is that blood?
Group.
No, never mind.
Quick save. Let's see where these things came from, shall we? Or where these people came from. There's more blood down here.
These boots have seen everything.
Okay. Another dead refugee. It's like a really messed up version of Hansel and Gretel. Right. Oh, we can speak to this one. Gemless ring. So the ring, the gem in her ring's been stolen? Or she sold it? Okay.
The corpse regards you lifelessly.
Do you have any next of kin?
None.
Bad first question. What's the last thing you remember?
Man. Buying heirlooms. Vulture. Challenged him.
Tell me about the gemless ring I found with you.
Brothers. Died on the road. Man tried to buy.
What happened to you?
Pushed. Felt bones break. Darkness.
Who are you?
Garrett.
The spell's power wanes. You can ask no more questions.
Okay. Interesting. So he tried to buy something and then, someone tried to buy his ring. When he wouldn't sell, they pushed him off a cliff, and I assume we're planning to come and get it later. Or just pushed him off a cliff because they wanted to push him off a cliff. And that was it. Okay. So down here we go.
For a dip.
Just say, can we go for a dip?
It would be my pleasure, Carla.
Oh.
Once the accident's been crushed for good.
Heroics don't leave half enough time for messing.
Okay. We'll have all that. Seems good to me. Get some myrgrass. I don't even know where we are anymore. We're completely off the beaten path. So there's where Sharessa's caress is, over there, somewhere. Okay. Let's go this way along the beach. Bucket, some fish. Ooh, a wooden barrel?
That's curious.
More things to dig up. Okay, well, I'll dig them up. There's something happening over there as well. I think that's the refugee camp. Okay. Fish barrel. And a backpack. Okay. Yeah, it must be the refugee camp there. Can I do a thing like refugee camp? There you go. Good spell eventually, ish. There you go. Right, so we know where that is, in theory. What if I marked here? Ah, yeah. Dangerous Teddy Que. Of course. More baskets. Yeah, okay, these are rotten food. We could, you know, I can maybe be picky. So where does this go? So there's a bit under the bridge here. Okay, some kind of cave mouth under the bridge. Ooh, with loot in front of it. This might be exactly what we're looking for. Okay. Who's this lead? Leads somewhere. Find the crime scene? Oh. We're doing great. We're almost found the crime scene. Okay. There's people at my crime scene. Can't help but notice there are two people, Muzz and Zom. Why does Dollar get all the finest weapons? You are a weapon, my sweet. And we have Rudd as well here. A sharper one than Dolar. He spends too much time with his prey. He's going to get us caught. Penella Lumpin 6. Dolar is an artist. You do well to think on that. Oh. Okay. Let's head up. Hello there. Oh. Right, we're in combat. I understand. I thought we might be able to talk. That is not the case. We are not able to talk. Okay. Over here. Let's do a little. You know, we do have arrows. There's one in particular I'm looking for here. There we go. Nope, that's it. Where's Arrow of Darkness? There we go. Right there. Perfect. Right. Then shoot. Wait, difficulty Tactician is a lowering thing on these guys. Have we seen that before? I don't know if we've seen that before. That's interesting. Guess this fight was just too easy if you're not on Tactician. Huh. Interesting. Right, get up here. Probably want to rage when we're up here as well. We have to move from the edge or they won't be able to climb up.
Soldier.
Think I can kill Zom before Zom gets a turn? I think there's a chance I can kill Zom.
1, 2.
Okay, and again. Not quite. Okay. And then move your way. Oh, over here. I can move that without an action? That's interesting. Okay, Zom's dash does the action, so it's dashing in. Oh, you've now set us to ambushed. Interesting. That's weird. Oh! You're doppelgangers.
With finesse.
Oh. Okay. Good to know. Followed by Tasha's laughter on you. Ah, oh well, it was worth a try. Will, get your way up here. I know that we haven't got the imp in combat. I'm actually gonna be fine with that. Right, blast. Nice, and then keep running in. Okay. Offhand stab. Offhand stab. Oh, interesting. We don't have the negative on the melee. We only have it on the ranged. Huh, I wonder whether the hand crossbows have been adjusted or something. See, we have difficulty Tactician on that shot. The hand crossbows must have been too strong or something. Don't know. That's weird. Ow. Are you kidding me? What the hell?
Let's cook with fire, baby.
Okay. Frick. I'm mad now. Wait, no. One of these. Okay. Kill.
I could go for a good meal.
No, don't go down. What I want you to do is I want you to res him. Where's res? Be in your bag, right? Yes. Cast spell. There.
Yes, close at hand.
Well, good to know that they'll do that.
Off we go then.
I might just double short rest here. We are not able to do Speak to Dead again because we've had a long rest, which is unfortunate. We could summon our dog, which actually is something we need to do more. I need to do another drink of the animal potion, which is not in that one. It's in this one. There we go. Right.
Very well.
Cannot speak to the dead currently, which is not good. Ooh. What does that do? Find a lock that fits the flower key. Oh, that's a good idea. Read the report on what? Deathstalker Zoom. Aspirant Dolar is talented, if a touch careless. The dagger he discarded lurks within his cave somewhere, though I know not where. I can smell it. The fear musk from his kill stands in the air after the act because he lets them marinate first. They stand, lie, sit stock still as the poison fills their limbs with lead, knowing only two perfect facts. They are going to die. There's nothing they can do about it. Okay, and then Rudd. Huh. Okay. You know what? I'm going to long rest. Yeah. The reason I'm going to long rest is I want the ability to speak to dead, or at least I want to know if I can speak to any of them. What? Blacketh? Hello?
Queen Vlaakith. Skra!
You are a Charlotte, and still you speak my name.
I've seen the captive Orpheus with my own eyes. Spoken to Gestil Kithrak Voss. You lied to us. Enslaved us.
The betrayer Voss lies! I have only a moment, and you, Hasharlak, will listen. We are Githyanki. We move mountains. We snuff out stars. We shake the plains. The traitor Voss has lied to you. The heretic prince would shatter us in an instant. The great dominion shrunk to the head of a pin.
Can this be true? Is the Githyanki prince really a threat to his own people? Or simply a challenge to Vlaakith's rule?
Return to the astral prism. Slay Orpheus the Pretender. Serve me, and I will ascend you. You will be no mere warrior, nor Kithrak. You will be Barta Vlaakith, commander of dragons. My only, my chosen. A final chance. Kneel before me. Make your promise.
Lae'zel's thoughts become yours. The sight of Orpheus looms over her mind. Voss's words echo within it. She means to forever turn her back on Vlaakith.
To be the God Queen's chosen is an extraordinary honor. Commander of dragons, this is your destiny? No. We'll keep silent. This is her choice.
I gave you my faith, and you called me traitor. I gave you my life, and you ordered your knights to hunt me. I have witnessed too much, and you have given me too little. Finally, I can see. Orpheus will live, and I will hear his creed. This is my word.
Your word is nothing! You are nothing! The Kithraki will bring you. I will tear your flesh from your bones and devour your skull's marrow while you beg for death. I will consume you. I will unmake you.
Okay then. That was an unexpected scene. Karlach, you want to chat, apparently.
Soldier, my engine. It hurts. I think this might be it. Soon. Things burning hotter than I knew it could. But look, we've just about made it to the city. That'll do me. Let's go protect it. Whatever happens after that is between me and the so-called gods.
You don't think we'll find you a cure?
With this heat going, I can't spare the energy to think. I just want to enjoy whatever's left of this life of mine. Anyway, it could be worse. I'm exactly where I'm supposed to be, with who I'm meant to be with. How many people can say that?
Okay, well, she's about to die. Lae'zel has just turned her back on her god. Everything's kicking off.
It is done. There is no going back. As long as the Undying Queen reigns, I am never to soar unbound over the astral sea, never to cross the one in the void. As it should be. Better a short life built on truth than immortality woven of lies. Better to unite the Githyanki under a prince who would free their minds and honor their bodies. So why do I feel so bitter?
I like the two top ones. Not because I want to choose number one, but it's like, one, you can just connect with the parasite and be like, nah, I'm just gonna find it out. Or two is use what you know about Lae'zel. Consider it. But yeah, let's do the insight. Okay. It's a very easy insight check.
Vlaakith has upended Lae'zel's whole existence. Everything she knew to be true, every plan and aspiration she ever held has been painfully ripped away. Lae'zel's bitterness is born of sadness. She is mourning the loss of the person she once was, and can never be again.
You grieve in the future you'll never have. Vlaakith took everything from you.
How well you've come to know me. But in truth, she didn't take everything. I have what I have gathered for myself. I'm more to a new regent, a new land, and new allies. Vlaakith cannot unmake she who no longer exists. And so, from the old battle cries is birthed another. Shma Salar Orpheus, Ma Stilna Forgin in Yeri. Orpheus's will above all. May the comet blaze my path forward.
You've been quick to pledge yourself to Orpheus's cause. What about your own needs and wants?
Orpheus's freedom is my want and my need. To deny his freedom would be to deny my own. There will come a time when I can think about myself beyond the Lich Queen who enslaves the Githyanki and the prince who would liberate them. But that time won't come until the Prince of the Comet flies again.
Okay. Vlaakith promised to make you a bat to Vlaakith. Sounds impressive.
Vlaakith's left hand and her right. Commander of all dragons, chosen of the Queen Regent. Not since Vlaakith I has a Bart to Vlaakith been anointed. Another empty promise. Only a naive fool would believe otherwise. The kind of fool I was not so long ago.
What next?
We find Voss at Sharess's caress and retrieve the key to releasing the prince. Orpheus Tough Kinazin.
I do want to point out that Orpheus is currently the only thing stopping us from being an Illithid. Is that a problem for you? Probably not. She would probably say that it's a small price to pay for freeing the Githyanki. Or something like that. Alright. Well, I really just came back here for a short rest. Or a long rest, I should say. Let's do that. Alright. What number are we going for? I think we're going to go for 96. 86. I wasn't as far off as you might think. Alright. Let's rest. Oh, we found some hay to rest on. Are we about to wake up? No, it was doing the zoom in like we're about to have a bad dream. Okay. Well, I only really did that so we could have like a rest. Also, I just realized because I rested, I effectively wasted the yeah, effectively wasted this, but that's fine. We could also buff with Halsin, which I'm not going to do because we don't necessarily need to right now. Let's do an invocation, speak with animals. Imp, I'm going to make you invisible. There we go. Mage Hand stays as well, which is kind of interesting. I didn't realize it would stay. because it hasn't done in the past, but that's okay. Or it hasn't stayed in exactly the same manner in the past. You don't have anything to cast, do you? No. Okay.
On my mind.
Right. Leave camp.
In it.
So now what we're going to do is we're going to pick a random one of these guys and we're going to speak to them.
The corpse has.
Cool. None of them had anything to say. He has something to say, but only if we're not the person to ask him about it.
Someone fancies themselves an artist.
He's so dismissive. I love it. Right. Oh, you know what I should do? If I'm going to put that down there, what would make more sense is to do that as well. There we go. And now I can disguise self. Let's be one of these. Right. Let's now speak to you. Did you kill Father Lorgan?
No. Dolor did. Splendid. Kill.
Father Lorgan is dead? I'm getting spoilers for this plotline before we're even there. Where is Dolar now?
The corpse remains silent. It does not know.
Okay. Who is Dolar?
A blood-red dwarf. Tricky. Hungry.
Okay. He could be Father Lorgan. Who do you work for?
The corpse tries to speak, but something prevents it.
I think it's probably Orin, would be my guess. Found this flowery key. What's it for?
Flophouse. Dolor's secrets.
The spell's power wanes. You can ask no more questions.
Okay. I get a feeling we could have got a little more there, but we didn't get nothing. So let's end shapeshift. Also, Will is inspired. Ooh. Find the tree culprit behind the serial murders. Okay, well done us, I guess. I don't really feel like... I've just kind of followed the trail of dead bodies, if I'm honest with you. Ooh. Clown severed torso. Oh, send that to Karlach.
Clown's torso. Gods, it's awful.
Also, the effigy of Ilisera, who watched and waited. What use her eyes? She thought to herself, a huntress, but couldn't fathom her wool. Below is an exaggerated signature written in blood, Orin the Red. So they're all working for Orin. Find and gain access to the Temple of Baal. Okay. Interesting. That's now our next step. Interesting. Where does this go? This goes somewhere. Okay, let's continue investigating this cave, I guess. Gained experience for walking up here, apparently. Alright.
Looks like Father Lorgan's help wasn't quite enough.
Father Lorgan's help? Dear Mrs. Priest? This letter is written in careful but erratic hand of a newly learned writer. Mum says I need to say thank you more, so thank you. Thank you for telling off that nasty woman who was shouting all those nasty things at me. That's 3 times I wrote thank you now. 4, so I think Mum will be happy. One more thing. Did you see my teddy anywhere? I think I dropped it during all the shouting. Okay, send to Karlach. Riddle. Send all of that to Karlach. We have a book. Tenets of Broken God. This prayer book is blotted with tear stains. A few on the pages bear the mark of frequent consultations. Adage 27. In the face of aversion, perseverance. In the face of aggression, endure. In the face of one who is suffering, comfort. Adage 33. The broken God must shed his tears, for without he would be heartless. Likewise you will cry, you will weep, you will feel the lamentations cutting upon your shoulder blades. Adage 92. This entire entry has been scratched out in frustration. So reading about their god and getting angry about certain things in it. Okay. Half-eaten apple. Melkor. Request for alms. Please, Father Lorgan, Rector Yanis? Yanis? Wait a second, was that not the name of the scribe who everything was scribed to? By Ketheric? Oh. Okay, if you've got any food to spare, our stomach yowl at night like kicked dogs. Carrots, apples will crunch, even an onion if that's what you got. Yours, Thuldra Thuldrin. Okay. Interesting. Okay. We're discovering so much about this quest in the wrong order. Alright. It's fine. Send to Karlach. Send to Karlach. Half-eaten apple. Burlap sack. We'll have that one. That's fine. Here. Any of this worth anything? Let's send those to Karlach. There's actually a lot of food here. Interesting. Send all that to Karlach. Wooden barrel. Karlach. Wooden barrel. Karlach. There's a lot of teddy bears, which might link into our teddy bear quest as well. Okay. Send to Karlach. Okay, nothing there. You can hear some whisperings in the background here, can't you? Just very quietly. There's just the air of something that's not quite right. That takes us down here. Then links around there. Okay, I'm gonna ungroup and jump down. We're in Cloudkill, apparently.
Watch how you go. There's a trap.
Ah. There was a trap. That's fine. Jump out. Jump. There we go. We're also encumbered. That's why we're having trouble. Right, sort by type. Let's do some of... Well, you know what? Let's do like something like this. And then send that to Karlach as well. That's actually all we needed to do. Perfect. Right. Oh, and then sort by type as well. Oh, and regroup. Wait for everyone to group up. Okay. Well, I get the feeling this isn't everything in the cave. I know we could pick up the spears, but I'm not that worried about it. There's a traveler's chest here. Oh, wait, no. So this side of the cave as well that I accidentally wandered into. Okay. Wooden trunk. Money. We'll take money. Send to Karlach. Here. Send to Karlach. Don't know why I'm picking up rotten food. Sponge tray. Send to Karlach. Wooden crate. Okay. Can't stop myself from looting. It's a bad habit. Okay. Here. Send to Karlach. Okay. Send to Karlach. Getting some more and more food which is actually edible here. So this leads somewhere. Well, that leads into a back way into there. Which is something. Do you think this is underneath the temple? This would be so weird if what we've done is we found yet another way. Not underneath the temple, but underneath the... well, Temple of the Open Hand is what I'm thinking. Not like Temple of Baal. How weird would it be if we found yet another way in to that same place? But like not the main entrance. Okay, so that's fine. Let's grab this. Also switch to your daggers. They're better to carry when you're wandering around. Not for any particular reason, they just look better. Right. Turn on that. Pull the lever. Yeah, we found the back way in. I love it. I love it. We found the way in that you're not meant to take. Oh dear. Right. Rights for passing. Oh my lord. We found everything. On the Weary, Volume 1, Father Lorgan. Book of Ilmatari Death Rites. On this page, the turning is particularly dog-eared. There will come many a time, O worshipful tormented, that you will have to comfort a faithless unfortunate as they pass from this life to the next. Perhaps even more distastefully, you may be faced with the dying acolyte of a wretched god keen to shirk the blasted afterlife awaiting them. The Lord on the Rock grants us many a great many powers, but altering the moral velocity of a soul is one we cannot shift on the deathbed. If one has lived a life of sin, their soul is bound for a sinful place, no matter their final process stations. However, it would do more harm than good to tell them this. Ill matter does not forbid the speaking of untruth, no matter how polite society deems the act. If it would spare the dying wretch some suffering as they pass, tell them that the weeping God awaits them with his balming embrace. Make them believe, whatever torment their soul bears in the realms beyond, it remembers not their body, so spare them at least this final passing moment from hardship. Okay. A collection of Father Lorgain's writings on despondency. Perhaps the hardest suffering is to ail that which dulls, but does not pang. Weariness sits deep in one's soul, but it casts its marring net across the surface, dampening all errant thoughts and feelings in its wake. Malaise of this sort can rot the heart, if left to fester, but it must be extracted carefully. Above all else, the weary soul knows itself better than you can. Do not condescend, do not assume, do not impose. Simply avail yourself as a tool to the weary. Let them know that you can be used, however they might need. Okay. So this was the father before, you know, he got replaced by a doppelganger. And the Father Lorgan may in fact be dead, as we have now found out. Wait, let me just check back here. Did we know he was dead because of the bodies? I didn't double check that. But I just want to see, because I don't know if we found a Father Lorgan body. Yeah, well, we haven't found a body, but like, I think he is dead, based upon what we've seen and heard. Interesting. Alright, well, I think, given that we're about to jump into a whole nother set of quests, I think we might end the episode here, underneath the temple. And I will see you next time. Thank you for watching, see you next time. Goodbye.